Welcome to another episode of Keeping It Real. With heat transfer, we got the burner of chaos burning its eternal flame. Light radiation that you can actually see, of course, is visible light. It's giving off this blue visible light. You can see flickers of orange, yellow, red, visible light as well. But we're also getting this burner is also radiating infrared light radiation. Okay, so it's transferring heat to the air. Okay, burner to air. What method or methods of heat transfer is that? Conduction and radiation. No. Conduction and rad. Rad. You're rad. You ride a skateboard. Roll it. All right, so here I'm heating up the magic spoon of science over the eternal flame of justice. That heat is traveling, it's going from burner to air, okay, by conduction and radiation. All right, and then it's going through the air, okay, through the air by what? What is heat transfer through air? You guessed it, convection. No. We have heat transfer from the air into the spoon, from the air to a solid spoon. You have a problem with your spoon. Air to spoon, you guessed it, conduction. Condoleezza Rice. Now that it's in the spoon, it's going to transfer through the spoon, and that's what we're about to see. Through spoon, you guessed it, conduction. Okay. All right, let's roll it. Let's check it out. Let's observe. Keeping it real. Check it out. So the spoon, as it heats up, electrons are getting all excited. Electrons in the particles are gaining kinetic energies, getting all excited, moving about. They don't like that, so they give off energy to calm themselves down. They give it off in the form of, whoa! Give it off in the form of light and heat. And then you saw it, the visible light. It's giving off energy in the form of visible light, yellow light. So of course, it's also giving off energy in the form of infrared, okay, infrared light, okay, which is conduction and radiation whenever it's going from solid to a gas to the air. All right, so it's doing that stuff. The electrons in the spoon are all excited. They don't like that. They like calm down, so they give off energy in the form of light, both in infrared, okay, which is heat, and then visible light, IR, and visible, viz, the viz-biz, which you see as red, okay? But you could see the gradient here, the gradient of light, and therefore it would be a gradient of temperature. It's hottest here, of course, not as hot for a little bit further down, okay? And obviously I'm holding it, so it's definitely not that hot over here, right? But again, heat transferred from the end of the spoon, or the part of the spoon that was exposed to the flame, transferred down through the spoon, okay? So heat transfer through a solid, through the solid spoon. That is, you guessed it, conduction. Condoleezza Rice. He just kept it real.